Hey, so since enchanting illusions were changed in Legion, and now that the 7.0 pre-patch has launched, you'll now have to craft Tomes of Illusion in order to access illusion transmogs. If you don't want to spend the several hundred gold for the items, you can just farm them yourself, and that's what I'll be showing you how to do in this video. So the first thing you need are these large brilliant shards from disenchanting items. The items you need to disenchant are vanilla blues around eye level 60, and for this you have to go to Blackrock Depths, and all you have to do is clear out the instance. If you've got a level 100 character, you'll one-shot everything, and you should be able to make it through in about 15 minutes. You only need the blues, so you don't have to bother with the trash mobs. Just loot the bosses and you're good to go. It only took me one run, and I got something like a dozen blue pieces of equipment, and after disenchanting, I had all 10 shards with a couple blues to spare. The next thing you need are essences of fire. Since you're still in Blackrock Mountain, go straight to the Molten Core. All you have to do is talk to the Blood Elf before the entrance to Blackrock Depths, and it's super easy to get the essences of fire as long as you don't get lost in the instance, because there is an order you have to do the bosses in. So don't skip any bosses, and you have to do Major Domo last, and then you have to follow him to the center of the instance where he spawns Ragnaros. They're super easy to get the essences here because every boss pretty much guarantees a drop of 1 or 2, and Ragnaros himself should drop between 5 and 10, and on my run he dropped 6. So the next thing you need are Essences of Undeath. For this, the best way to farm them is to go to Stratholme's main entrance. When you zone in, all you have to do is clear the area before the first boss. I guess you could kill the first boss too, but it doesn't seem to have changed the drop rates for me or anything. So just clear that first little area, run out, reset the instance, and that should take you about 45 seconds or a minute to do. And doing this got me 1 essence pretty much every time, and one of my last pulls I got 3 essences. So that'll take you a total of 5 or maybe 10 minutes to get your 5 essences, instead of having to farm those highborn ghosts in Winterspring, which takes closer to 45 minutes. So this is definitely the way to do it, and you should be able to reset the instance as many times as you need to. So there you go. Lastly, you'll need Essences of Water. Head to the Swamp of Sorrows, which is the level 54 to 55 zone just south of the Red Ridge Mountains. It's in the Eastern Kingdoms, of course, and the area you need to go to is in sort of the bottom left-ish of the map. You'll see sort of 2 ponds adjacent to each other, and on my server, Undermine, it's a really busy spot, so it's a good idea to group up with people there, since the drop rate on these is about 6 to 8%. So it may take a while if you're trying to do this alone. And the other nice thing about these mobs is that they respawn super quickly. I've never had to wait around to wait for them to respawn, even with so many people farming that spot. And they drop those globes of water and elemental waters, which you could sell in the auction house or just vendor for extra gold. So now that you have all of your essences and your large brilliant shards, the last thing you need are the parchment papers. You can buy them from any trades good vendor in most major cities, and even on that mount that has the 2 vendors on it. So there you go, easy peasy. And now that you've got your items, just go to the enchanting tab. If you haven't learned the enchanting spell already, you can learn it based on level from your enchanting trainer that you can find in any major city, and bang, you've created the item. Right click the item to use it. You now have access to the Fiery Weapon, Unholy Weapon, and Cold Light enchants. The Fiery Weapon is really nice, it's that orange glow. The Cold Light enchant is a really nice, much more prominent blue glow than you get from like striking. Goes really well with that blue sort of lightsaber sword because it just makes it appear that much better. And you have the Unholy enchant. And that's 1 tome down, and like 5 more to go. So if you found this video helpful, subscribe for when I make guides for the other tomes, and thanks for watching.